Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things.
Well, what a brand new day, boy. I like do road and see if I could link one of me brethren them, boy. Cause you done this the weekend. I see if I could link my dog. We're going on broski, we're going on germs, everything good. You know, day, see, you know, it's Friday and you don't know we ready for party, dog. Yeah, so you don't know we got hit a club tonight. Yeah, bro, you don't know we got party. But if we're going on germs, it's something I want to tell you long. Remember, as a brethren, it's got to be real to your brethren, them. Them spot on your face, bro. You got to do something about them thing, buddy, on a real life level, bro. You know, we don't admire man and them thing, but you're my G, you understand? But I like you and I trying for get a cream or get something for sort out this thing, my G, and me finding nothing. Germs, here we're going on. You know it's your dad. I got a solution. You ever hear about the skincare solution for all ages? What skincare solution for all ages you're talking about, man? Yeah, germs. I got a sister named Shelly Campbell. She got a skincare for all ages. It's the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, bro. I'm using it. Bro, you don't tell me nothing all the time. By germs, I trying to let you know what's going on, like you don't dep or nothing, dog. So here we're going on. Collect this number and call the woman, buddy. Where's the number, bro? The number is 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Yeah, telling you? 917-602-8456. Germs, why you gonna call this woman and get your package, bro? Yo, again, and do the now. No more land. We cancel this party tonight. I mean, they in them thing, but I want this thing go away. You understand? So again, I call Shelly. No. Mind your business, make money. Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, no bees, man, ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car. Your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor, wherever it is, bro. These man is the man, them go fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue. Yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, never going to me wasting no more time about it. I going to deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's about A and F. General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours, airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaichor Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Well, what a brand new day, but I like do road and see if I could link one of me brethren them back. I done this the weekend. I see if I could link my dog. We're going on broski, we're going on Germs, everything good. Yo, like day, see, you know it's Friday and you don't know we ready for party, dog. Yeah, so you don't know we got hit a club tonight. Yeah, bro, you don't know we got party, but if we're going on Germs, it's something I want to tell you long. Remember, as a brethren, it's gotta be real to your brethren them. Them spot on your face, bro, you gotta do something about them thing, buddy, on a real life level, bro. You know, we don't admire man and them thing, but you're my G, you understand? But I like cancer like trying for get a cream or get something for sort out this thing with G and me finding nothing. Germs here going on. You know it's your dog. I got a solution. You ever hear about the skincare solution for all ages? What skincare solution for all ages you're talking about, man? Yeah, Germs. I got a sister named Shelly Campbell. She got a skincare for all ages. It's the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, bro. I'm using it. Bro, you don't tell me nothing all the time. By Germs, I trying to let you know what's going on like you don't dep or nothing, dog. Are you ever going on? Collect this number and call the woman, buddy. Where's the number, bro? The number is 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Yeah, telling you? 917-602-8456. Germs, why you gonna call this woman and get your package, bro? Yo, again, and do the now. No more land. We cancel this party tonight. Come in there in them thing, but I want this thing go away. You understand? So again, I call Shelly. No.
Mind your business, make money.
Yeah, man, we in the building, man. How you guys doing, man? Good night, 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 good night. Hold on, somebody's over the door. Wait, I gotta go on. Wait, somebody just. Oh shit! I'm coming. Stop ringing the bell. I'm coming. I'm telling you, Jesus Christ. They're in the building. You know the code. You know what's up. It's your boy, Mr. Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. We in the building. Well, go on. Everything good? Everything all right? Welcome back to Welcome back to the next edition of Let's Start the Things called Interact Show, man. Your boy, your host with the most. We in the building this Monday night. We got things to talk about. We got things to do. We got things to get out of the way, and we got things to deal with. So me ain't got time with somebody, me ain't got time with people, me in that point streamers. You understand? Me in that point. Hey. Lyric. Anyway, you guys see the thumbnail, the title, people shots shooting. Aye, we still got to deal with Ali. And then Nandlall speak out, we got to deal with it. Dexter Tad. I ain't even ever separated thing. Dexter Tad address. Ali and a whole heap of them we got to deal with. Tonight is gonna be sticky, just like this morning. It's gonna be a bowler. I'll be back. All right, we back with you up in a bit. Yo, man, I'm vibing me up. All right. You know the code, you know the bangings, you know the choppings. Let me turn off this phone, me daughter left. You know she there on, right? You know the code, you know the bangings, and you know the settings and the choppings. Yeah, I don't know what's up. We in the building. What up? Back at it again, man. Shout out to everybody that definitely in the chat. Me scope out the chat. Scope. Sing there in the building. Melissa there in the building. Sharon in the building. Michelle in the building. Thing all right. All right. Wait till my moderator step in this place. What me moderator there by? Hey, moderator, don't rumble me. You know, you there. Anyway, good night to you guys. You know, it goes already. We in the building, man, with a fresh update, with a fresh live. Tonight is going to be interesting. We got some more topics upon the Paper Sharks murder. We got some more topics upon the president and his farm. Today we see whereby the AP and you step in. Also, Mohammed step in with the cows. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be a story. Here we go now. As you guys forward, give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't as yet. The subscription or the subscribers are billing me there. 23K, 200 and change. We going up. From we passed 25K, you don't know it's 25K more, because we said 50K by year end. By time this year end is 50K. All right, here we're going on now. Like I said, drop the donation in the Cash App or the Zelle that's provided at the bottom of the screen. Or you guys could hit the thumbs. What? Oh, you're playing game? Nice. Or you could hit the bullseye that is on the device. Or should we say on your device, whether you're watching it from a phone or something. Go and play the game with Kingston, mommy. Daddy doing something. It's sleep time. I know when it's time for sleep. This is sleep. Anyway, man, we in the building, you know it goes already. Time for chop. You know what I mean? The chopper them. Ready? So here we go now. Like I told you guys already, we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get straight into the show and deal with things like we gotta deal with things. Cause yeah, I don't know what we're doing. As we go through, we're gonna run some ads and deal with stuff that we got to deal with. All right, here we're going on now. First bonus, the whole situation going on. Let me refresh my page. All right, good. So we can tackle the cow thing, the cow. And then we can go straight into the Paper Sharks murder after the cow situation, right? Because we see whereby AP and you are so also we see the cow get intercept by Mohammed also AP and you. See right now we can tap into AP and you first with Mr. Campbell. The background of the music is kind of ruffled, so you gotta really keep your ears clean to hear what really he's saying, but we're gonna still dissect with whatever going on. You understand? Like I said, big up to everybody that tuning in, put the ones and threes, the threes and four. You guys know what's up. Big business, small business, business is business. Come aboard. Let's start the things before your advertisement need for your business need. Run your ads right here, okay? Okay, guys, you know the code. You know what's up. You know how we're doing it wrong here, so we're not gonna waste no time. Now we jump straight into the show because I'm not going late tonight. I want to sleep. So we're going now. We can tackle this here so quick and fast. Blessed night, everybody. 12 soccer, baby. Big up to everybody that donated today. I love you guys, man. Silky Smooth. Big up yourself. Lexi, anyway, she there. Big up. I see Shelly as yet, but she must be a little busy. Anyway, let me jump straight into this, guys.
cows are still here at the plant. Government will try to make us believe that the cows were destined. It's really sure that they are lying, and these cows were destined in somewhere else, probably another farm gate scandal, or on the other hand, it's absolutely.
Stop there. Hold on. I just find something more better. Alright, let's get it.
We are here at Ibini Landing in Region 10. There are hundreds of stranded cows here, heads of cows. We're on the Berbice River, again this Region 10, Ibini Landing, and there are hundreds of stranded cows in about 25 trucks all around us. And we want to give you guys a sense of what is happening here. So come along with us. We're going to talk with Dr. Terence Campbell, and then we're going to talk with MP Saiku Andrews in giving you guys a sense of what is happening here. And perhaps later on in the day, we'll have a more extensive discussion with you folks, but we want to give you a first impression of what's happening here at Ibini Landing. Thanks for joining us. Stay with us. Remember, share the live and smash that emoji button as well. Ibini Landing here in Region 10 on the Berbice River. Campbell, we are here on the ground at Ibini Landing. What is happening around us this morning?
I guess most of the people on social media, would have been following the saga of the Brazilian cows arriving here in Guyana. It has been over 72 hours, and these cows are still here at Ibini Landing. The government would try to make us believe that the cows were destined for Ibini. It's either Sherrod that they are lying and these cows were destined for somewhere else, probably another farm gate scandal, or on the other hand, it's absolutely poor planning and execution. Because if the government knew that had decided that these cows were to go to Ibini Landing, the trucks are here, and there was no barge capable of taking the trucks across the river and to get the cows over to the Ibini farm. I have interviewed anonymously folks from the Ministry of Agriculture, and they have said they received notice about the arrivals of these cows at the very last minute. The very, very last minute. And what we are seeing here is evidence that no planning has been in place for the arrival of these cows. And the Minister of Agriculture should be made to answer for this. Cheryl, let's take a walk down together down to the waterfront.
And Dr. Campbell, as we do that, give our viewers the backstory of how we arrived to be looking at the transportation of these cows from Brazil to Region 10 where we are currently. What is the backstory there? Why is this important?
Well, let me go even further back, and which is worrying. About 2 months ago, I got a report that the farm at Ibini was in poor condition, that there are issues there with the workers, there are inadequate human capacity, inadequate numbers of workers there, inadequate pasture land. Supposedly there are 1,000 cows over there at the farm, and inadequate pasture land, which brings into question the government's decision to bring an extra 300 cows onto that farm when the pasture land is inadequate for the 1,000 that was already there. And the reports that I received spoke of cows dying and so on. Poor accommodation for the people who are working there at Ibini. Poor arrangements for meals for the people who are working there at Ibini. Hi, good morning, good morning. How you doing? How you doing?
Very bad.
You're doing really bad. I know, that's why we're here, because things are bad. Yes.
Hey, that's Mohammed.
Well, we're here before Mr. Mohammed. Yes. So,
Hey, hey, listen there. Before we go any more further into this video, before we done, I want to see all the coalition them, all the party them. Yo, tonight I got for talk now. Tonight me and them gonna go up the road. No joke. Tonight me and people going up the road. Watch tonight. And look out, I feel like I have to start a night called Debate Night, whereby I could invite person on the platform for we debate stories. Look out for that. Me and them tonight. I want all the opposition leaders them link up, buddy. You say? No joke.
so what we can see here, Sherrod, is that you have the trucks. They managed, let me give you a little bit before. They could not, so they couldn't get a barge. They couldn't get a barge that would could take the cows across. They finally found the barge, but then they had to get an excavator to work on both sides to accommodate the landing of the barge, right? And so even the three, I'm seeing about 3 trucks over there, even the 3 trucks that are there, they've managed to get the barge across, but even the 3 trucks that are there, they can't be offloaded. And I want to remind our viewers that we are hearing that some of these cows, each one of these cows was purchased at a cost, according to the ministry, of $245,000. $245,000. 300 of these cows are here. Probably close to $75 million in cows. Now, we've heard that some of them have already died. I want to remind viewers that these cows are pregnant heifers. This kind of trip,
And a lot of them seem emaciated.
yes, from the aerial footage which I'm sure
Yes.
you will share. So each one of these cows is supposedly pregnant. Now this kind of trip is exhaustive and stressful for animals that are not pregnant, much less pregnant heifers. So it confuses me. It's beyond understanding that the ministry and the government would not have made, and the technical officers in the ministry said this whole thing was done as a secret. So much is secret with the cows, with the black giant fowls, with the Brahman bulls, 15 bulls. 15 animals, I'm not sure if they were all bulls, were brought in from Florida. They supposedly at the Guyana School of Agriculture, Monrepo location. And there at that Monrepo location, 2 of them, they were air freighted to Guyana, and 2 of them have already died. And I suspect we'll have a lot more deaths with these pregnant heifers that have been brought here to Guyana.
Let me pass it there little. Where one? And play it on the phone.
So a trip, ideally from Brazil to farm, where should take about 36 hours. And here we have a situation where for more than 72 hours, these cows have been in Guyana, and we can't even get them offloaded on this side. There are trucks waiting here, and you have the footage which shows that they immediately on our arrival, they started to move some of the trucks.
But this is show you know, and this not only for whoever this cow I'm going for, but this go for a lot of person around the world when it comes to smuggling. Cause this like I feel to me self this smuggling. Because I mean, cut it right away, he'll be head over straight to Mohammed. Like I said, right? It's smuggling because AY. I see Mohammed telling one of the truck man them that how the man start with the you know what I mean with the vet there. It's how much how on the vet can there is as yet. You know what I mean? It's bullet at the end of the day, dog. Phone lines open, dog. I know we doing it over here. See, I know over here different kind of people, different kind of settings. We have on a different nets. You see? And we take two call. Yeah, we're going on the ends. Yo, yes, I.
Bless Monday night to you, technician, white kids, Angela, style far right,
Right, you're right.
Samuel, Diane, Adana, Shelly, and all the live viewers and listeners. Boy, this thing is sticky, this thingy all over, bro.
King
Mohammed is a problem for them. He come
Where's the
like when
belly?
Jack
There,
Yo
where
was
is it?
young. He got enough energy.
Take it easy. Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
right?
man, for real.
He got enough energy. He got the resource like them. But you see the whole thing with you and all AP and you and them, that's how we want to see the work, man. They got to come down when something happen in the same area, same thing, bro. Yes, right? It's smuggling, the government smuggling cow. Because listen, you know as a youth man growing up in Guyana, Guyana used to produce their own chicken, cow, and this and the organic meat. Oh no, you bringing all these cow from all over the place in the country. It's washing the money. Bro, they gotta get this thing right, bro. Chinese dance start peeping them with 5, 6 eye. Yes, right? Two behind the head, two on top the head, and two in front. The two in front. They gotta look up, back, and front. Yes, right? Just the government, them, bro, they depend some real stubbornness. Well, you bringing in a cow from this part? Wait. I
Real
growing
thing.
up, I used to do.
Real thing.
Eh?
Real time.
So I grew up on farming was going to before I left Guyana, I was in BV community. We used to do farming over in Manjipo. Cow, chicken, fish, and all them thing in the farm. Yes, right? Guyana have all these things. What is this important thing is something, they're taking they're using the money for their benefit, and the money, the things they're doing don't make sense. Bro, I did listening, bro. So I just want to go guy and see them and start lash all them behind the head. Got something wrong, bro. I did listening.
Okay. Yeah, viewers and subscribers, as it become a buy all board. You don't know the ball the game go already. It's crazy. Real thing, it's crazy. Anyway, even Mohammed have to say about this.
All right, you'll notice over there, Mr. Mohammed, a cattle farmer have his cattle over the river there. So at least the cattle farmer should have been able to come and get to this cattle. And based on information, they never benefited for nothing from the government. So, and they all 300 of these cattle have to pass there. So how they benefiting? Would they get, and it's basically female, would they be able to get one of those newly born calf to integrate into their stock? Those are the questions the minister got to come and answer. Because this was a secret to the nation until let me take a quick bounce up there again.
The heat is too much for the animals.
This heat too much to me, I might drop down with heat stress.
Hi.
He's still breathing. Still breathing. Very slow. Very, very slow. Hope the vet come in time. Let's see what we see that way. Yeah.
There's cruelty by animal cruelty. I telling you, bro. Just to full the pockets by. You making joke, father, me want to come back as a cow. Whatever you do, like come back as a human being. Me in the ponder, by. You come back as a cow. Cruel, by. You know?
This one neck still torn.
The dog waiting for feast.
Breathing very slow. The one die, and this one still breathing very, very slow. So, if these cow don't get out before 6 o'clock, they might not make it. They're hot. Yeah, so they're still breathing very, very slow, panting for breath. The other one that we saw panting for breath, he already pulled his last breath.
No, but Mr. Goring, if they can manage 300 cows, how they manage in this country?
Well, we see how this country is being managed. This country is being managed like a Polari shop. You know, you just come, you're selling 2 Polari, next you call 5 Polari, 100. Anything goes. Your Polari stand, right? Animal farm, original animal farm we on, where the pigs sit and run the business, eating all the fat, meat and everything, and the animals in the yard, nothing. They got scratch for the survival. They got a scratch for the survival. This is how this country is being run. Laws is being violated.
They mentioned that vets are here, so that's why we took the trip. Because
Exactly.
we heard that no vets
At least we ain't see no vets since we come
from
here.
let them to here.
Over an hour now we here, we ain't see no vet. We haven't seen any vet
Yeah, 4 or
over
3
an
now.
hour.
Remember you had one in here too? You didn't check this animal in here.
Yeah, this one here is still breathing, very slow. I know you're watching me on this live. Tell me what you want to tell the world. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, I know the diaspora watching carefully. I know the diaspora is watching us very carefully. All right, I will do that. Yeah, you're on it. There's the diaspora. People from the diaspora, they're watching the live, and you know, they're they're traumatized by what they're seeing.
Yeah.
You know, they're traumatized, and you know, they want us to, you know, really get answers to what is really going on. It is inhumane treatment these animals are facing. Truck came back.
So let's explain. So anyone that just
join the
jump
live.
on, join the live.
So we're here out at the Tacoma waterfront. We've been tracking these cattle since Wednesday night from Letem. We've been tracking these cattle. Unfortunately, when these cattle reach...
1 second. Explain. Over 300 worth. You gotta let them know the
300
worth.
cow, over $100 million in cattle.
Yes, taxpayers' money.
Exactly. That we're now learning about. That was being transported. We're now learning that a bid went out. We don't know the competitive bidding. Who was the bidders and all of that?
No bidding went out. They just took our money, taxpayers' money, buy these cows for themselves.
Yeah, so...
And after they get caught, right after they realize that we were on their backs, then they divert.
So since Wednesday night, the information we received that the cows them left Brazil and they're going on the highway. This is the information we received. And so we start monitoring these cattle. However,
Good night, good night.
Yeah, fire, good night. Yeah, good night, good night.
Yeah, good.
Why I want to know, question I want to ask. Where is the animal rights people? Because if these animals is already 72 hours in these trucks. Where is these animal rights people? Next thing, and it's supposed to have a clearance from the agriculture department to clear these. You must have a certificate saying that these animals don't have no infection. What about if these animals come in the country with all kind of disease? Because you know you cannot carry certain things into our next country without having a certificate, right? And Brazil at one time had mad cow disease and foot and mouth disease, and they're supposed to have paper certifying from the disease control center stating that these animals is clear to move.
There's the same thing I said this morning. I said they're supposed to have vet and all them things testing these things. This is smuggle. This is smuggle. You're smuggling these things.
Smuggling because it's coming through the back door.
Ready for sleep?
And the next thing too, who know the reason why these animals dying out? You know when human trafficking the drugs are disrupt in the stomach.
Yeah.
They could pass away. What about if it's drugs that trafficking in these animals too? Because it's coming from a heavy drug country, you know.
Real thing.
Right? Who discarded of these animals when they passed away? Who discarded of them to say that they died from some disease? And then the animals in Guyana will get contaminated. And then people buying these meat. It's all kind of too much of corruption, boy.
Telling you.
All right, Fire. Enjoy your night.
All right, mommy. Good. Stay up on the show.
Some point, the authorities were spooked because one of the truck would have already crossed the Demawara Bridge.
The Linden.
The Linden, the Mackenzie to Wisma Bridge, already crossed to go down the highway. And then
the Linden-Suzaik highway.
And the truck stopped over the bridge and turned back and came back. So when all the rest had to move off, all them stopped. And they was there for about a 2 hour. And then we saw all them start turning around, went back to the gas station, fuel up. Because clearly if one crossed the river, they mean had enough fuel to go to the final destination. If they went and fuel up, it means that they fuel up to come to a longer destination. We take this about over 100 and something kilometers to come here and go back.
Hello.
Hey, that responsibility now for those animals left in Mohammed and he just mess up them movement. Am I coming back to them? And mommy had saying about agriculture. This is them involved in all of this. You listening? Them involved in all of this.
That man
You
beat
can't
out and
put
say you old up.
that's it, is the government involved in all of this. And it's not their money, it's the people of Guyana money by these things, so they don't care. They left enough for Mohammed to deal with it because he come and mess up. It's like he come and spoil the whole pirate thing. Make them have to jump ship and left the ship right there with all the cargo. Yes, right? So he said they're coming. Come where? Where? With you stand up there with camera and drone overhead and all them things. Because they get APN you there. Where they coming? From where? Oh, they listening, bro.
Yes, hey, you're making joke. It's rough. It's tough and rough. No joke. Albert to them man beat out. Them man, I mean, you could go and cook them. You could go and cook them cow if you want or sell them. We then you there right now, that different settings.
Although the Minister of Agriculture, he made a release stating that vets would be moving with the trucks all the way from Letem to Takama waterfront. And we are here for over 2 hours and no vets are here to overlook the animals, to care for the animals, to ensure that they're okay. Presently, they have, over that side of the Berbice River, residents said more than 12 animals, 12 cows, pregnant heifers already died with their unborn.
Yeah.
So that's 12 by 2, 24 animals And in these trucks, we have, how much you said, one?
One die and another 5 panty for breath almost dying.
Yeah, we showed you in the live earlier where one
actually died on the live.
One died on the live, a pregnant heifer, and 5 more panting for breath. And up to now, the vets are not here.
We have 2 born, probably
2 born,
today.
Yeah.
2 newborn there.
2 newborn, meaning 2 was born in the trucks.
Exactly. Now we want to call specifically on the ministry and on the Guyana Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals to look into this matter, because what we see today, what the world saw today, is cruelty to the max, where animals in these hot metal plated truck for 6 days in our jurisdiction suffering, that almost 14 or 15 done die already and another 5 on dying plus born within this confinement of this trailer, right? And we don't even know if the trucks will cross tonight because we see the excavator breakdown.
Yeah, we have 3 more trucks on this side.
3 more trucks to go. We see the government vehicle trying to pull on.
Let the viewers see, because you know the ministry always would like to come out with share lies in their statements. And look here, the government excavator is down. Now we got to use state vehicle, the Ministry of Agriculture vehicle.
To pull on the ramp from the barge.
The thing it look like it going no way. There's good strumming his boy. And then the government themselves, right? Here with the effed up part with this thing is so. The government themselves is got them man suffering. Cause look, how the van look like he can't pull though. Now if the government, these man of them ain't got hard. That's crazy. My daughter dropped to sleep, man. That's crazy. Oh.
Yeah. This vehicle,
also the vehicle struggling.
Taxpayer's vehicle doesn't have the power to pull this ramp onto the land here so that the trucks could drive on. So you could see the excavator there. I don't even think there's government excavator.
It does wasting people time, bro. This good stupidness, bro.
That is the Chinese excavator. Even notice the Chinese have all the goods there.
No, it's government. It's government. Yeah.
Okay, well, the excavator there is breakdown.
Yeah.
That one was breakdown. They got to find the other one over there to start just now. And so we don't know if these cows will be able to cross tonight, because just now here will be pretty dark.
The other thing can't pull the body. This bullet body. We doing body. We know you can't do that. We trying to put the ramp, the wood them for come. Well, what's the? You trying to pull these wood here, sir, and it ain't even budging. And wood got tons.
6 days. If this truck doesn't cross tonight, it will be 7 days. This animal.
300 animals worth 100 million Guyana dollars. Taxpayers' money. What was no, bro? Man, buddy, where the vet? Where the vet? But you're telling me that 2 hours now, bro? But we got animals here. The minister said, your minister.
The man said the vet there on the farm.
For people.
Yeah.
Fire.
Aye.
He got bumpy way, you know that guy happened, but mommy did it with the camera, so he got to do his job. He stop them mama, it's fine.
Bullet, boy, the man struggling to pull 2 pieces of board. Yo, man.
Yeah, man. The thing too heavy, but they got
the government cruel, because them man supposed to got thing on spot for make this thing walk quick and go through quick. Them man don't even got time. Like wherever they get, they walk. Hey, this is why me want to work with people. I want to be me own boss, boy. Me neighbor with this, boy. I'm telling you, buddy. Good, my brother. I tell you this, why you watching that? Because them said the excavator broke down. Me know how the excavator broke down. It's a set of people that incompetent. These people them giving these contract them to, and nothing coming out it. 1 ton. Is it? No joke, buddy. Good strumming is by.
Say that vets with these trucks. And I'm here 2 hours and no vets here. Why is he lying to the nation? Then he's going to release statements that vets present.
No vet up to now. 524, no vet. And this truck, this pickup can't pull that.
So once again, never believe a word from this wicked PPP government. The Minister of Agriculture, Zulfikar Mustafa, such a dishonorable man, just like his masters. He mentioned that vets are with these trucks. Vets are taking care of these animals. That is false. That is false. That is a lie. Because for more than 2 hours we are at the Tacoma waterfront and no vets here. We witnessed one pregnant heifer die on the live. We saw two babies that deliver during the course of the day. Residents on that side mentioned 12 pregnant heifers die on the other side of the Berbice River. Then he just mentioned that we have 5 more cows panting for breath in these 3 trucks. So this is how they're wasting taxpayers' money. Wanton waste. So I think that the Minister of Agriculture should resign immediately. Also, President Irfan Ali. If you can manage 300 cows, how can you manage a country?
You know what I mean? If you can't manage 300 cow, how you could manage a country? How that happening? How to work? How does that work? Put in the work. Anyway, it's a cow session, you know what I mean? Cows and more cows. Anyway, we got more things to jump in, man. You don't know how to go to. We got more things to go through. It's actually, we got like 9 minutes more before we reach 9:30. I want to try to make sure I get to run through everything that we have here. Okay? Yeah. Now, let me test this out. Let me test. After they end up happening, you don't know it go. This person named Dr. Dwight Waldron, the CEO of GLDE. All right, good, guys? All right, let me see something. Let me press something more. Just a minute. DRDWIGHT. Dr. Dwight. Let me check this. Let me see something. I want to see something. Okay. Visa. Message from Dr. Dwight, Chief Executive of the Guyana Livestock Development Authority. That's what they want. I wanted to know is GLDE. I got it. Let me get this piece of Carly. Then we get into what he guys say. Yo, good night.
Yeah, fire. Good night.
Yeah, go chew.
Hello?
Go chew.
Yeah, man. The other problem you want to do, the drivers that were driving the truck is Guyanese or Brazilian them. That's what I gotta find out.
Yeah, them in tell we none of them in tell we.
That's why studying.
Yeah, this of them got tell we.
But no, if these drivers are Guyanese or Brazilian them, where the guy in with this truck. And when the truck cross, or if the truck could drive for me, Tibini, lose this. For me, I will lose the cow them in the past. There's no grass for me with them body. If the man is so cruel to animal, what about me? Wicked body, wickedness. You the small farmer in Guyana can't get for gain anything because they bring in the meat and sell it out there. Who know if they cow dead? When they cow dead, when they credit them at 27 and that they have to send them back them get cow and give people.
Your phone, wherever you watching, you need to turn down wherever you watching. The thing sounding mad, man. Come on, guys. If you're watching the show, you got to turn the show down. If you're watching the show on a TV or whatever device, and you're calling, you got to turn it down. All right. I got my boy here, so Dr. Dwight Waldron, the CEO of GLDA, which is the Executive Officer of Guyana Livestock Development Authority. Let me hear what he got to say, but we'll go down with this whole cow. Jesus Christ. Cow scene.
I am using this opportunity on this platform to, I don't want to use the word dispel, but to at least bring everyone up to speed, the general populace, with respect to our normal SOPs as it relates to movement of live animals. And I'm being specific now. This is in relation to one of our projects for this year, which is the importation of 1,000 pregnant cattle from neighboring Brazil. We would have been fortunate.
he look like he even want. He look like he even want to say what he's saying, but he does gaffer say what he's saying. This is how he there. He look like one of them banner with them pick, right? They pick for this, or even if he the end of line of field, he's the person who they got this. A black man again. A black man again. All right, good. Don't worry, we ain't watching that race. But he's the type of person with a pick for come and tell me this car. How he looking? He look like he ain't even want to say what they're saying.
And I say we because the industry is what is going to benefit from all of this. To have an opportunity to import these high genetics into Guyana to ensure that we can continue the upward trajectory which we have seen.
Man, soldier man, you're vexing your You're vexing your something bothering your You're sick our your brains are working good our man.
Something bothering.
Over the past months and years, those of you who are following what is happening closely with our livestock sector would recognize that our extraction rate for our females was pretty high. As such, when the opportunity was given to the GLDA to have an injection of this amount of female to aid in the National Cattle Development Program, we saw this as a big plus and an opportunity for the industry as a whole. As it relates to the actual imports of the animals, there are a few things which I want to make clear. No animal will be allowed in or out of Guyana without the necessary documentation. That is the first thing I want to make elusively clear.
So if Muhammad didn't skin this up now, if this didn't get exposed, what would have really happened? Would it go under we nose? Would that go? Would have that fly over our head? What would it really happen? We mean no animal can come in and out again without proper documentation. So what is really going on? What would really happen if this didn't get exposed? And it didn't expose from the government. It exposed from the opposition leaders. Yes.
Are you ready, Fire? We good?
Yeah.
I think they kind of exposed it. Anyway, by the way, good night, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's kind of exposing himself. He's saying that they're importing cattle.
Good.
Right? and they claim that they have paperwork. But to have paperwork, each individual animal has to be tagged. How will you know which farm, the DNA? You wouldn't know anything about that animal. You wouldn't be able to track diseases like the lady said. So they introduce animals. Yes, okay, so you have paperwork. But the paperwork has to match each individual animal that you're bringing into the country so you can track the animal from birth to death. You know, so if you're not doing that, but you come out here, give us a nice little speech, you're exposing yourself even more because you claim it's an import. It's not import, it's smuggling, man. It's straight up smuggling. Why don't you just tell the Guyanese people, listen, we're going to buy 10,000 cows from Brazil to enhance our stock and blah, blah, blah. Why didn't you say that? Why do things in such a way? I'm actually agreeing with the caller. This is smuggling, man. It's nothing but smuggling.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Big up yourself all the time. Yeah, man. Good chauvinism is there upon them is one come. One more time I want to tell you.
Soldier man, you're vexing here. You're vexing here. Something bothering you. You're sick. Your brains are working good.
Clear. With respect to these animals, all the documentation was done. An import permit was issued. We also, the contract was won by an international company, a co-op, and they're the ones who are sending the animals to Guyana. Those animals were subjected to mandatory quarantine in Brazil, in keeping with Guyana and Brazil sanitary protocols as it relates to the movement of ruminants. Upon arrival in Guyana at Port Lethem, those animals were subjected to further examination by our quarantine team, not only on the animals itself.
I tell you, by good chauvinist, by. Yes, good chauvinist.
Besides land of many water, what did they come to Guyana? Besides land of many water, what did they call Guyana? An agriculture country that could produce and grow anything from livestock to plants.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell are you now importing cow? And you don't get that much people like America. America got too much place to raise animal and this thing. That's why they got import certain food. That's look to the amount of people that have living here.
Mm-hmm.
Guyana get a million people. It makes sense, government. When you come talk with something with sense, bro. Yeah, I think people stupid, but you all sound like stupid bill and sensey bill. That's all. Running around the place like a clown. Yeah, Guyana looking like a circuit. Idealist.
But also to ensure that all relevant documentation is in place and are correct. Once those animals depart Lethem, the interregional permit, which will give permission for animals to move from one region to the next, is also given.
Pleasant good night.
Yes, Fire. This is Christopher, the one they keep saying you must call in and call in.
Yeah, good night, Christopher.
Okay.
Blessed night, my brother. Yeah, man.
Right. So I enjoy your program for a couple of reasons, right?
Respect.
You show different platforms.
Respect.
Your program cannot grow if it's just one set of people want to call in all the time. Okay? What these people fail to realize, number one, is that you're running a business. You're advertising. You're trying to grow. You got to make money. And even before the topic or the video is finished, these people call in and they know everything. Now, here's a guy who's Afro-Guyanese who worked his way up to this position that he has, right? And he's the vet. He's the one that deals with cattle. Now, if you don't know or you don't know, listen to the guy. Cattle from any part. I live in Virginia. You live in Atlanta. It's got to be quarantined before it go from one place to the other place, so that it can be checked for disease. When it goes to the next country, that country has to do the same work. This farm that they're talking about, and then you call in, we used to produce our own cows. What is it you don't understand? The population has just grown to 1 million. Okay? You cannot get better cows unless you get it from Texas. It's Brazil. Go on Charlotte, go on Robb Street, and you will see there's a Brazilian restaurant. It's different types of cow meat they have there. We've got to start producing not only for Guyanese consumers, but for the whole Caribbean and the world. So you have to have certain standards. The man said, how do I know that they're bringing cows? Because the agriculture minister, I saw him on the walkabout. Some of these people need to look at this stuff. When he's telling these people what they're going to bring and how many they're going to bring and how it's going to be distributed. Bring cow that's pregnant, so you got to multiply the 300 by, if it's 3 of them, is 900. So what happens if 20 die? It's no different than your program that 20 people fall off.
Great thing.
You understand what I'm saying? I am not, and let me go further, because last night when I text you, say I gotta be, or this morning when you said I gotta be PPP, okay? I don't want to be watching a talk show where a guy got to stop to wipe his face and an AC in Guyana, he could be hooked up for less than 700 US. That's why I said let them use this cash grant.
This is who, man, Christopher?
Yes, the same one they call a P. You called me a PPP yesterday. Listen to me. I am not a PPP.
No fear.
Listen to me, Fire.
I'm glad you can.
You're right. Listen to me. I am not a PPP. Okay. Let me tell you about some of your people, your regulars that call in. I am coalition. If it wasn't for people like me, you wouldn't been talking about the APNU government in 2015. It's not the PNC won that election. It was a coalition government with people like me who decided we want a change.
Okay.
And that's how it came about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So you do not smuggle cattle and pay for it. If these people go look at Mustafa, look at Priya, I look at this stuff because I am interested in Guyana. My money is in Guyana, and I've got to know what's going on there other than people telling me what's going on.
Yeah, man, straight up.
You understand what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Now, come together and come together and come together. Come together when? The only way the APNU and WIN and them are going to come together is for their supporters to go in front of Congress place and say, what the hell are y'all doing? Because they're not representing the people that vote for them. But everybody, look what you're doing, look what you're doing. And I'm telling you this, Fire, because you said that you're going home very soon, right? Okay? On a personal level, all these people that come on and they ain't give you no house lot, and they ain't get no house lot, and you get go to Durban Backland, okay, to the survey place there and put your name to get a 99-year lease for farming. There's people, Afro-Guyanese got more acreage than what the president get on the Sussex Highway. But maybe nothing is done with it. You complaining that pumpkin is 10. Yeah, I can't buy pumpkin. Pumpkin, no, you can't buy. I can't buy this and I can't buy that. Don't eat pumpkin. Eat Belanger because it's cheaper. It's
All right, Christopher. It's not whole night, Christopher. Pick up yourself. Hello, good night. It's not whole night, Christopher. You gotta remember it's 2 minutes. You done gone over your 2 minutes already. Don't be lifestyle. Big up yourself, Christopher. Your collation yourself. Big up. Up and bop. Yeah, let me get 2 more cards and then we go to the next segment. Yeah, good night.
I just want to make a quick rebuttal about what the gentleman said about smuggling. I can pay for something and still smuggle it into our country.
Okay.
Because I'm paying for something doesn't mean I can't smuggle it in. And as I said before, because you have paperwork on it, each individual animal has to be tagged, just like your luggage is tagged when you travel, just like when you're in the States and you buy trees, everything has a tag on it. Everything can be scanned to tell you where it came from, who was the owner. Everything has to be on that. And how can you match the animal with the paperwork if the animal is not tagged? How do you know which the same animal to 1,000 times? And say, well, we have 1,000 perfectly good animals that came from XYZ farm when you only ran one individual cow through there. Yeah. Each individual animal has to be tagged. And if they're not tagged, then they're smuggling the damn thing. I don't want to hear what the hell he got to say. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much, brother.
Let me listen to more a minute and change out to this, then we can go into the next segment, guys. No more phone call and collecting. Then we'll play like a little minute and change and then boom, bam.
And accompany those animals. The animals would generally, we prefer to move them more at nights. However, because of the long distance, what we would normally do is every 4 hours, the trucks will move, and then they will rest the animals for another 2 to 4 hours, depending on the time. If it's in the evening, they will rest only for 2 hours. If it's during the day, 4 hours. So once that is done, during that period, the animals are given adequate water, feed, and a thorough examination.
So as none of that is happening, right? What is the legal what is the legal step towards this? Because obviously we just don't see where everybody man say cattle was dying. So as you said, what is the repercussion or what gonna come out of that? This is what I want to know. Because it look like you just wasting your time telling these 2 minutes. Why ain't not know you just saying anymore, because I use bullet. Anyway, paper shots time. Let me head over to paper shots again because definitely you know it goes already. So big up everybody that called in a while ago. Remember, y'all know the code already. Give the video a thumbs up. Like the video for me, please. Please like up the video for me. Alright? Alright. See what going on now. See what going on here, sir. Why people be government put a black to talk bullshit and he know that he is lying for people. I'm telling you, the man face alone, you could see this man like he didn't even want. Yeah, I can remember when they had this function, I can't remember, it's over the female when talking about something. Why? And all the female when making up your face alone, you go see that the female saying by this lie. They got me lying, me even cave me talk good. Bro, look at the man's face and you could know the man lying. Alright, next person. You know, I was thinking the same thing. When AP and you won that election and Exxon got a foot in the door for the start, then they were removed after the stage was set. Alright, somebody say, He's lying. All right. I'll tell you these man of them body. Yo, I'll tell you something. Not for you over there home and person with the in the diaspora supposed to know this is bullshit. Total bullshit, bro. Rating. You understand? Trade. Yes, Samuel.
Yes, sorry, good night, good night, good night. I know if the man, if one of your callers willfully in trying not to understand or trying for two people in another direction. This the problem is not that the different meats coming in or the different cows or whatever it is. We understand all them things that have to take place, right? But the problem is if it coming through corrupt means. You understand? If it come in, it have to come with the right criteria, the right documents. If you gotta get vets, the vets them should be there so that Guyanese gonna get healthy stuff. And we know that it's not nothing corrupt because they got the paperwork. The problem is the paperwork and why there's no vet down there. You understand what I'm saying? If it coming through legal means, we ain't got a problem with it. You understand? We get them cow, we get black belly sheep. Plus, we probably black belly sheep did it. Because most of them they're on Nandlall farm, allegedly. You understand me? So, it's not that you come and tell me things coming, but when it come, it landing by one spot alone and the rest of the guy needs them benefiting from it. You get what I'm saying? So if you say black belly sheep coming for farmers, then farmers supposed to see farmers them tell yes, we get black belly sheep and thing. Not all the one spot. And nobody else is benefiting from it. So there's a problem that we have. It's not that we're coming, it's how it's coming and who getting it. You understand? So there's me peace. Oh no. Yeah, man.
All right, good. All right, go. Let me jump into this. Let me just jump into this thing here so quick and fast. This is going on here, so I'm gone. All right, good. Right away, we're gonna jump straight over to the Raja Khan situation. So we got everybody that definitely tuning in on the ones and threes. So we see what's going on here. All right. Hello, good night.
No, Christopher, don't see you on Delta.
Okay.
The attack, we just calling. People that's thinking he's a PVP or he just stuck. Yes, right? That's why you was mistaken. I know the vibes when he come on, you see? But he ain't really understanding this concept because he's stuck in one way, bro. Yes, right? And that's the problem. This game is a different game and a different ball game. What we talking about? We talking about what we see. We looking from APNU eyes, win eyes. We looking from we eyes and reality from what we have common sense to use it. And if the man like he talking his bullet, he sit down there like what am I saying? What am I saying? Buy, like he said, some people can't work for buy. Cause you gotta lay your pants off and bring your family down to low grade fee, like yo boy. The man like it's a big lie. You see this smuggling the things and because if now they didn't get skin up again, everything would have got down nice. Now they get skin up. What happened? Send somebody now for cover it. Bye. You gotta understand this show is Let's Talk the thing international, universal, worldwide. And lots of us here, we don't go by part. We watch the thing and attitude, behavior, faith. We become like a psychologist. We watch body language as you speak.
You know what I mean? Right thing we're saying, straight up. This is what we deal with. We don't depend on. Alright guys, here we're going on now. Let's jump straight over to this as we head over to the people shots more to continue. We got birthday here, so with a piece of story. Let me listen we're going on because they got sometimes I don't get a chance to really listen nothing with you guys. See, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I can watch it with y'all. Let me get it right now.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Wrong News. The news where we use wrong words, wrong grammar, and we tell you things that are happening in society that is wrong, wrong, wrong. Note, I visited New Jersey yesterday to enjoy the Guyana Day. And a lot of people reached me and they say like, wrong news. You start the right thing. And I tell everybody, and I'm telling everybody now, this is the wrong news. You know, this is the wrong news. Wink, wink. But paper shards. Paper shards. A notorious criminal that probably responsible for the deaths of a lot of Guyanese citizens. They were stuck on the streets, and I don't have no evidence. I don't ask me for the evidence because you hadn't asked the Guyana police force for the new.
Great thing. Straight up.
The new evidence. The stacks on the streets that Paper Shards was one of those responsible for Saturday or Sa. I don't know Saturday or Sa. You know, he wasn't apparently giving them some land to carry on the nefarious activities. And you know, paper shards. Anyway, the new evidence. Guyana Police Force, or Guyana Pussy Force, as you would want to call them. How is it that Guyana Police Force expect for getting respect of the citizens of Guyana? When Mr. Mohammed did something, I would say it's a great thing Mr. Mohammed did by exposing Ali.
And this is what I want to talk about, you know. This is what I want to talk about, because a lot of persons is not giving Mr. Mohammed the flowers because whatever y'all might think Mr. Mohammed do. Come on, guys. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Right? And I'm serious about this, and I'm speaking about this because when certain politician leaders was in power or wasn't in power, but they was doing or enforcing the explosion of the government that was in at that time with the corruption, right? Come on, you know what I mean? We wasn't seeing it so powerful like how we were seeing it at this said moment. We wasn't. Now we see, mommy, despite whether you put that these two men is billionaire, whether you put a twist or turn it that these man them was friends, whether you twist it or turn it, this is something that the Guyanese people them want, and is a plus. I don't care when nobody say, y'all could talk how bad Mohammed is, y'all could talk how he and the people them together still, whatever y'all saying. Is a plus for Guyanese people, and it's something that even if 10,000 in open them eye with this, 5,000 did. And the 5,000 going to share it with a 3,000. And it's going to spread and it's going to grow. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So me really got time with people saying, I still going to give Mohammed the flowers. Let me continue.
At the farm, the mega farm, so that Guyanese citizens could be informed about things that going on at a rate, and the rate that it's going on at, so they could decide when they're voting, how they're really and truly voting. But the Guyana Police Force seems to trying now to put something upon the leader of the opposition, who do any work as leaders of the opposition. And I hope the Caribbean Court of Justice, and leaders in the Caribbean watching and seeing what's going on in Guyana. I would say I hope for the international community, but there are some elements in the international community presently that doesn't care what happened to the ordinary Guyanese people, so long as they get a part of the aisle proceeds. As long as they get aisle money, they don't care nothing about what happened to the Guyanese people. They would support this government, don't care what this government do. If this government Jim Jones all of his con, them gonna support this government. Excuse my language. So the emphasis is on the Guyanese people for remove the government as they choose and put who we choose to put. And when we put who we choose to put, they gotta live with it.
Real talk.
So now, Ali and this mega farm, well, he say he borrow money and he this money and he that money, but show me the evidence. Tell me which bank you borrow the money from, because I want to borrow some money without assets.
But the other day, a girl make a video saying that though she went to the bank and the bank said them ain't got no loan for lend. Them dry. So I mean know how people gonna really borrow a loan with. And this is what I went telling, you know, and I was basically explaining this to my wife today because we was dissecting certain things. And I said, bro, you gotta listen. This is real life. Right? These band of them don't care about Guyanese people. These band of them don't care about the Guyanese population. These people them care about themselves. And that's the thing with me and them is got enough story and got enough problem with. You side man. So here what you say, right? If you're robbing, we understand because no politician in perfect. I don't care when none of y'all come and say y'all could be a diehard PNC, a diehard APNU, a diehard WIN, a diehard PPP, a diehard Amanza, wherever. I don't trust none of them. But that don't mean if me God feel away, I can't say, well, I'll give them a try. You know why I don't trust them? Because I know politics is messed up. You cannot afford to trust certain people because as soon as them go in power, is free. Majority of them. Now I'm not gonna say when Granger going in power was hell. No, a lot of things. And if we could get somebody like that is what we need. Now what I'm saying, if you're robbing, because we know politics is how it go. If you're robbing is all right, but rob and make the people them feel good. Whatever you're doing, implicate the Guyanese population within it. So they could feel nice and good and they could give you now a relief. If you get what I'm telling you. A relief. Now you robbing the people them and you robbing or you thieving without saying allegedly and the Guyanese people them suffering because they said 59% of people still are under poverty. So what sense they make? You want to get ranch? Want to the rest of farmers them. They can't get a ranch too? You want taxpayer money to pay for anything when you come out of parliament or out of seat. Nobody can get it too? Like, this is what I'm saying. And this is what, you see, this is what me had. You see, if I was a politician, even if I thief in, bro, me country got good. I don't care. Me country got all right. Yeah. Let me get back into this.
For back the money, just like how you, if you as a Guyanese could do it, then other Guyanese people want to know the bank. We want to know the bank where you borrow the money from. Tell me the bank, show me the contract between you and the bank. So that we could think. You say you want to teach Guyanese people about farming. And you say that everybody know about you farm. But everybody asking no. And then somebody told me there is a man called Everybody. And, and it was Mr. Everybody he was talking about. Because even to the farmer opposition, they know about this bangarang what was going on with you and this thing. But the serious things about it is that why Mr. Ali would choose to challenge all the regular farmers and the regular people who start with 1 cow and 2 cow. Why would you want to get into the kind of business?
Let me stop it right there. All right, good. We stop it right there. Yeah, I can stop it right there. Now, me want Outdexter Todd. Let me stop it right there for a bit. Hold on. You hear what the man just want to say? Hear what Dexter Todd had to say now within his live that he had. I was watching his live and it was very interesting. Viewers, subscribers, let's take a listen to this, guys. Let's go.
It is now our wealth is a little deeper. We have to begin to look a little closer.
Yep.
To things and issues happening in society.
Yep.
And we cannot be a society that is gullible. We cannot be a society that will only swallow up juicy gossips and don't take our time to interrogate, don't take our time to analyze, don't take our time to ensure
not no lie, nothing we don't do though.
That we go beyond what we are hearing. Now I want to say clearly, the President's Irfan Ali's acquisition of farm land or agriculture land was not an acquisition of this land, which public documents are not or were not there to find or to see. What now becomes in question is the amount. I believe a copy of the lists produced today or on social media showed that we have Irfan Ali getting from the president, the then president, Barrett Jagdeo, a lease for 9-point-something acres and then plus a 10-point-something acres. So really and truly, what was seen on paper in terms of the lease did not exceed 20 acres of agricultural or residential land.
All right.
On the
listen carefully, you know know Tad don't dep on stupidness. You know Tad don't dep on no SKUNT. All right.
Linden Suicide Highway. Now, let's say for argument's sake, there exists a second, third, fourth, and fifth lists, which will show even more lands being acquired by the president. It is now a justifiable call from the APNU that the president discloses to the public in a very full and frank way. How did he acquire 150 acres of agriculture land? Now, some people have gone on to be very critical about that ask. And they're saying, well, shouldn't the president be able to own anything? Can he not apply? Is he barred? Is there a law that bars him from applying for agriculture? No.
There's what you see? I hear clearly, right? We saying that this mark, and this is the same thing me and my wife was talking about earlier. I told her, I said, don't feel, because she was trying to compare foreign with Guyana. Remember, she did here for years. So she didn't really know what's going on. So I try to enlighten her and let her know that nobody got a problem. But if you could show us of this how parliament is, this how opposition leader is. If they feel that something is not right, they have the right to interject. If they feel like a bill ain't supposed to pass, they have the right to talk and say, no, this. So these guys are doing their work. And it's not because of hating PPP. They ain't got nothing with, hatred against the government. This is that, you hear Dr. Todd say, no, it's not a problem. But you just have to make the people, and we want to know how you inquire this farm. What is the procedure that you took to get this farm? That is what we're talking about. If you did do that on the upfront, like I said, I did some research. All right? And a president cannot have no business that is out of his presidential business. That's why they asked Donald Trump what's up with his business, because Donald Trump have excess amount of business. What did Donald Trump said? He said he handed his business over to his kids, which he did because he's smart. You cannot have a business and you in seat. It don't work like that. Like I telling you, I said, if he implicated like a PPP, if he put it out like a PPP thing, I feel like it won't have so much effect, but he made it known to everybody that is his own. This is something he created, and not saying that he got a year before he come out of seat. So he end up saying, what's going on? I got a couple months or a year before I come out of politics or presidential or whatever. This is something that I creating to develop for bringing thing or whatever is it. I feel like if he take an approach like that, if it was a time span whereby it was like a year for he to come out, because we know this is his last term and we're speaking on term. If his term was near to finish and he came up with this, whereby he let people know we doing from start, I don't feel it would be a problem, because that's what I'm getting from hearing what Dr. Todd saying and the rest of opposition leaders. Common sense? This is what we're talking about. Straight up. We continue.
Our position has always been very clear.
Right.
You are saying it was disclosed to the public.
Good.
That you have 150 acres of farmland.
Right.
Investments are on that.
Bang.
Documents have been produced which shows that there is a list where you.
So nobody in parliament didn't see this. And this is what I'm saying. With this farm, you say you borrow loan. You just borrow how much $1 trillion. Then when Parliament start, you say you want $50-something million for borrow. But now we hear that you borrow money for this. What kind of ass is this? I smoking something different, I drinking something different, common sense. If you borrow loan for this and you borrowing loan all the time, but you decide to borrow loan for fit you desire. Why you making joke? I don't see it profitable. I don't see it like credible for you to do. When the government, you as the government borrowing all of this money already, you borrow money for build the bridge. You borrow money for build the road. Jesus Christ, no, you borrow money for build the farm. More else is this, Bible. What kind of government is this? What you are really doing, man? Wait. And that's why he's saying the same thing is you are thinking about is putting money in your pocket. What about the citizens of Guyana? Aren't they profitable to get money in their pocket too? This is why he's saying if you're rob, but get, be a Robin Hood. At least get to the poor. Get something. Shit. Damn. Y'all niggas ain't got no heart. God, look, bro, I'm like literally like fed up. Me not fed up. Not for y'all just call them fed up. Y'all think I don't fed. I fed up. Because that make no sense with these bananas they're doing. Jesus Christ, boy. Todd, continue, please. Okay.
You have legally only been given by the state 20 acres of land.
Right.
Or 20-something acres of land. Therefore, it is only reasonable that it be disclosed where the additional 130 acres come from.
Now, remember, what the in statements is 150. But when I showed the video the other day upon the live, whereby Francis from VPAT did the measurement, he came up to 200 and something acres. And the road was not implicated. The road was not implicated. He had a little spot that Francis even declared saying that it looked like it's a spot that started to do some work. They start to clear out to put something there. Remember, GPL satellite dish don't lie. There's not an AI. Can you type in GPL satellite dish or satellite dish wherever Guyana? There's not AI. They don't depend on AI. Anybody could get her. And this is what I'm trying to tell you with technology these days. Utilize technology. Don't make a course. Utilize technology, bro. Y'all got technology in your hand and y'all don't even... Guyanese people, y'all need to utilize technology more. We understand AI is artificial intelligence, but still they got a little piece of intelligence within it. But Google and the nothing that you could Google is factual. Yeah, I telling y'all. So right now it's 200 and something acre. I'm telling you, despite wherever it is, I as a man that is follow rules and regulation. Yeah, I telling you straight up. If this is how it's supposed to go, this is how it's supposed to go. You're not doing that. Continue, Todd.
Where did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
Under whose hand?
Is what I'm saying.
Was a lease granted?
Right.
Did you acquire that as a sitting president? Did you sign a lease onto yourself? Those are life questions that requires answers.
Selected tonight. I feel like a selector.
You cannot be a government which you want people to take seriously, and then you have this level of surmountable allegations are coming at you, but then you only try to deflect and try to persuade the public that this is nothing but a blackmail. Now, there might be some form of sinister or ulterior motive in disclosing that. But why should the public be more interested in that approach? Why should the public be more interested in that position in discussing what is the motive of disclosing? What confronts the government now is a disclosure. What confronts a sitting president now is that you have thousands of persons who have applied for agricultural land, thousands of Guyanese who have applied, who are waiting for lease to be granted, have not been granted. Some people have made applications, and all they are hearing is that there has been a halt to the issuance of leases on the highway. That's all Guyanese are hearing. So when Guyanese are hearing that, and then you have under your belt, Guyanese can't get, but you have under your belt 150 acres. It begs the question: is it that we have a president that really loves and cares for his people, or are we dealing with a greedy government?
All right, good. Right? Stop it right there, sir. Listen what Nandlall say. He make a joke with his government. This government is bare corruption and trouble. Let me take a listen to what Nandlall say.
In the public
And Nandlall addressing the same situation. Listen.
domain, rather, I see in certain political quarters a deliberate campaign.
He's addressing APNU, AFC, and everybody that is coming against them with this situation here.
Has been deployed, designed to mislead, distort, and scandalize the former President Benefits and Other Facilities Bill of 2026. And I want to make some important points about this bill and to clarify the large volume of misinformation that I see being peddled in the public domain. First, the bill is simply a replication of the former President Benefit and Other Facilities Act of 2009. There has been absolutely no material addition to or subtraction therefrom. In 2009, that bill was enacted simply to codify, clarify, and settle the benefits that accrue to a former president upon his or her departure from office.
All right. Rewind.
2009, absolutely no material addition to
Listen carefully when the bill was passed, he said.
Or subtraction therefrom. In 2009, that bill was enacted simply to codify, clarify, and settle the benefits that accrue to a former president upon his or her departure from office.
Okay.
Prior, there was no clear policy on this crucial issue, although former presidents at that time were largely enjoying the same collection of benefits. They were not settled or stated in any legislation or formal document. More importantly, it could have been the subject of capricious and arbitrary alterations by the government of the day. As a result, in 2009, the then government thought it desirable to place such an important issue on a more certain and legitimate footing, that is, legislation. And that is how the 2009 bill came about. It was simply to codify the existing benefits that former presidents were receiving and make it certain and put it in an authoritative expression. And at that time, legislation was considered the most effective way of addressing the issue. And the 2026 bill simply replicates that 2009 bill. And I will tell you why now. The bill, when it became law in 2009, applied to all living former presidents at the time. When Presidents Bharat Jagdev and Donald Ramotar demitted office, it applied to them as well. When Prime Minister Sam Hinds, who served as president for a period, when he demitted office, it applied to him as well. In 2015, a partnership for National Unity and the Alliance for Change repealed the 209 Act and replaced it with the former President's Benefit and Other Facilities Act of 2015. So they repealed it and they passed one in 2015. It is common ground that the 2015 Act operated prospectively and did not operate retroactively, and therefore could not have affected the benefits of any of the former presidents. So what APNU AFC did, they made a huge propagandistic show of this matter in their campaign to the 2015 elections. And they passed a law that they told the people that the law will rescind all the benefits that all the former presidents were getting. And they did pass the law. But the law could not operate retroactively. So the law had no teeth. It didn't apply to any of the persons that it were intended to apply to. Because they passed the law to get at former presidents Jagdev, to get at former President Ramotar. And
that simply means everything was set. They mean them man, like I said, them man, yo, this government is, no underestimate this government. This government been putting in works from day one with how they want to run this country. I swear. Anyway, what are going on? Hello?
Take certain land and put it into right.
This is what I tried to tell you. This is the same thing I just now saying. Is this what you're saying?
Yo, this is what I want to tell you. This is what I want. I say I would have go back home with a bat and box all of them. All them get some stupidness stuck in the back of the head. But you can't use a bat. You gotta use a mortar stick. Cause you gotta knock them out. God, this is bare nonsense, bro. You could, and you see I send you a picture, you call it Twinkie the Brain or Boss Baby. That little cartoon thing. This is how we look like that cartoon. And this is what my friend tell me yesterday. The man said, bro, this man has come on the internet using big words that most of the people in the street think are in the the man said,
bullet,
he using words.
Full bullet.
Yeah, he does when he done it, gone in the dictionary and looking for words. But based on this, how these people, he trying to set up a thing and it wasn't set right and this and that, but for their benefit. Anything the government do, it have to go through Parliament, bro, before it become law. So what you telling people? They're going to sit down in Parliament and allow APNU or PPPNC to put certain thing on not passing it through Parliament without passing it through Parliament while they was there.
Becky and joke with these people, them. Alright, as we hear Nandlall, let me get back over to Todd. As we hear Nandlall. Nandlall feel like he got sense. Finish off the same way out here tomorrow.
Grady, are you portraying that it is I am grabbing all of this up for myself? 150 acres. And a man who is begging for 1 acre. Some people who have the investment and can make the investment on 2 acres. They are not allowed to have that. They are not allowed to have that at all. So the question is, for our Guyanese people, is not whether a president is allowed to have or invest his hard-earned funds,
right,
and acquire wealth.
No.
That is
just like how Mohammed went telling that how he taking his salary and give the people them. Like that.
Not an issue at all. And a very careful party like the PNC party will never be against wise, honest investments.
Wow.
If you are investing your monies honestly, earning your monies honestly, moving to the banks, receiving your investments, receiving your loans, it will be hypocritical for us to promulgate that you are not entitled to an investment because you hold an office. So I don't want us to run away with the wrong idea at all that we are against investments and we are against generational wealth. It's not that. But when you sit as a president and when you have people, your people, who are struggling, who are just longing to have an opportunity to invest. If you do the investigations, you would recognize that thousands of Guyanese have applied. I know of many Guyanese who have applied for farmlands on the highway and have not been granted. I know of many Guyanese who have gone into lands and survey and who have been told that all approvals have been put on hold. So it is not a situation where it is fair across the board and that persons are given equal opportunities. It is a situation and an environment in which we exist and in which this government governs. Which some are getting and others are not given an opportunity to have.
This is what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. And I spoke about that.
Therefore, it is a reasonable question it is of reasonable concern that we ask for there to be full and frank disclosure. One, under whose hand did the president receive 150 acres of land? Under whose hand? It is clearly from what has been shown and disclosed publicly today, it is clearly not under the hands of Barry Jackdeal. Because under the hands of Barry Jackdeal, no less or no more than 20 acres of lands.
You see that? You see that? You see that? Hear what the man that say? The amount of acre what the president taking, he's supposed to take all of this, why basically why getting it? How we draw? No, sir. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Get good night.
Yeah, but you see the land, the 20 acres of land is leased to him, wasn't sold to him.
Aye.
It's not just a good thing. So I wonder if there's other acre to lease to him. You see? If other acres leased to him. You see? This is where it's not called for. It's something Dr. Todd said called for, you know. But you see this whole thing what's going on? Oh yeah, no what call for now. The boy Samuel, big up for yourself. But listen, like I tell you, them man in opening parliament, Mohammed, AP, and you can. This is where this fight gotta fight on the internet, bro. You see where Dr. Todd they giving us a whole, what you call it, update with this whole thing. These things supposed to be fought in parliament, right? All this supposed to be sitting the three opposition party with their people and debate this whole thing with this land. Yeah, man.
Straight.
That's why. It's a new age thing that mine's dealing with. Now open parliament just to go draw out some money from the treasury and close it back.
This is it. For real.
That's it.
You're lying.
And none of the party can do nothing. If Mohammed, AP and you put them together, there's still the number is lesser in the seat of parliament.
Right down.
Bang. So these guys got the Guyanese people and the opposition party, all of them by the neck choking them. I dare listening.
Yeah, Dion.
Good night, bro.
Yes,
what's up, man? How are you there, running?
Yeah, man, everything good, you know. They're the final tip for the show done. So you don't know the is, so.
Listen.
Yes, I.
So I see a boy Christopher on the chat, man.
Good. You, the man says a coalition.
Bless up himself, man. He's asking how much farm is on the highway. I want to know how much he owns. He's smart and who dumb. How much he own?
How much he own?
He know Dr. Tugger 48% conviction. He know everything.
They telling
The thing I watch with Christopher, man, is that you know, watch it, Cordell Jones. Imagine the farmer brothers. What he ain't doing like what we didn't do and measure the farm properly. He sizing up he family farm on farm. Where other people measuring it properly. I don't know where you get the measurement from. Anyway, but big up yourself, my youth.
Oh, my brother. Big up Christopher and big up Christopher Columbus. You understand? Big up Christopher and big up Christopher Columbus. Big up everybody that definitely tuning in tonight. It is 10:33. You know what time it is. It's time for us to go to bed. Y'all ain't got for left easy, but y'all can't go. I love you guys, man. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Yeah, let me tell you something, right? Me kids them got anger issue. And my wife telling me that I got anger issue. You know me got anger. I'm the most happiest person in the world. Yeah, I tell you, I develop myself to don't even take stress, don't even take problems on. You know? I reached the level like, that's why I'm father 5 and I don't even look like I was father 5. You know what I mean? Because I don't take, I can't take it. Not that I don't, I can't. So from I can't, I don't take stress. But even what I'm trying to tell y'all, stay happy, stay joyful. Yeah, I tell you, smile and give your face a rest. Not for you all is serious every day because you might going through certain things. It's not good. For you that's just serious and everybody is serious. No, smile, be joyful. Although when them think that, because you know some people, when they're joyful, people is take your happiness or weakness. It's okay. Because when you get dark with them, you don't know they're going to know where you're coming from. But be happy, be joyful, all right? Tomorrow we're back here, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Peace and love. We out. See you guys. Well, what a brand new day, boy. I like do road and see if I could link one of me brethren them, boy. Because you done this the weekend. I see if I could link my dog. We're going on broski, we're going on germs, everything good. You right there, so you know it's Friday and you don't know we ready for party, dog. Yeah, so you don't know we got hit a club tonight. Yeah, bro, you don't know we got party. But if we're going on germs, it's something I want to tell you long. Remember as a brethren, it's got to be real to your brethren them. Them spot on your face, bro. You got to do something about them thing, buddy. On a real life level, bro. You know we don't admire man and them thing, but you're my G. You understand? But I like cancer and I trying for get a cream or get something for sort out this thing with G and me finding nothing. Germs here going on. You know is your dog. I got a solution. You ever hear about the skincare solution for all ages? What skincare solution for all ages you're talking about, man? Yeah, germs. I got a sister named Shelly Campbell. She got a skincare for all ages. It's the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, bro. I'm using it. Bro, you don't tell me nothing all the time. By germs, I trying to let you know what's going on like you don't dep or nothing, dog. Are you ever going on? Collect this number and call the woman, buddy. Where's the number, bro? The number is 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Yeah, telling you? 917-602-8456. Germs are why you gonna call this woman and get your package, bro. Yo, again and do the now. No more land. Tell we cancel this party tonight. Come in there in them thing, but I want this thing go away. You understand? So again, I call Shelly. No. Mind your business, make money. Oh, not again, man. Not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E and F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor, whatever it is, bro. These man is the man them who gonna fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue. Yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. You never gonna me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Drums. You don't know. It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight, me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.